Yo, what is up, guys? It is your boy JMO, and we are coming back to with more GTI content. Obviously, from what you saw before, I am actually not at school anymore. I have gotten home. I got a little chance to take a break away from soccer for a little bit. We don't have any games coming up real tight, so they let me come home. With that being said, I was able to come home and actually pick up the GTI. My parents put it in the shop and then got it out of the shop earlier this week, and they actually took it to emissions and we passed the emissions test, so we are good to go there. But I do want to talk about that a little bit more because there was some other stuff that was wrong with the car, and if you see me looking down, it's just because I'm looking at my phone. I had a little list that I made just so I wouldn't forget everything. So first things first, obviously we had the intake manifold that we had to get cleaned up and fixed. Obviously I talked about in the last video, which I will link here if you guys missed it, but we had the flat position sensor on the intake manifold had actually gone bad, and it happens in a lot of GTIs. Volkswagen had a little issue with it. It's called a P2015 error, so if you do need to get that fixed, you're gonna have to actually buy the whole intake like I had previously mentioned. Along with that, when they took the intake manifold off, I actually got a carbon cleaning. My car's up around 130,000 miles, 135 give or take, and it was just a little time for it to get cleaned up. Along with the carbon cleaning and the intake manifold, I actually had an evaporative sensor that was going bad, and my fuel cap seal was starting to go bad, and I'm glad he found it because otherwise I would have started leaking gas, and obviously that's no bueno. Even more so, there was a coolant leak that was coming off the side of my head. The actual seal that was going to the coolant, or that was giving coolant to the engine, was starting to go bad. So we got that dealt with too. That was a little bit extra money, but I'm glad that he ended up seeing it and noticing it. What I love about Ray Motorsports is that not only were they telling me these things were going bad, but they weren't just saying it to say it. Like, they actually sent me pictures and stuff. Like, I obviously wasn't there to see everything in person, but they sent me pictures of everything that they were seeing, and then they would call me and ask me, like, do you want me to fix this? Like, obviously like any other mechanic does, but most other mechanics, like, they go searching for stuff. They don't give you any evidence that something's going bad. They just say it and expect you to believe them. But he said that it was early on in the stage of the coolant leak, and it wouldn't have been a big problem in this very moment, but later on down the line it would cause a problem and possibly have me sitting on the side of the road. So I just had him go ahead and bip that up. I'm glad my parents were there to help deal with it because I personally didn't have everything to get it fixed right now, so they did help me through that process. What I do want to say about Ray Motorsports also is they were very well prepared before the GTI even got in the shop. They had already ordered the intake manifold, and they actually had the car done within a day, just the intake manifold part. But because of the coolant, they had to order more pieces, so it had to stay in another day. But I mean, within the week, it was done. Within 2 days, it was done. And my parents came and picked it up as soon as it was done. The guy called. Finally, with Ray Motorsports, if you guys have any issues and you are in the DMV area, that is DC, Maryland, Virginia, Delaware, if you're close, I would definitely go to them if you have an Audi, Volkswagen, BMW. My dad said when he walked in there were Porsches everywhere. Like, I probably had the lowest end car in there, but they still made me feel like I had just as much as everybody else in there. So, and I'm really happy with them. Like, they were very hands-on with, not only with me, but with the car, and they were very organized. My dad said he walked in there, the guy he was talking to was obviously the manager, and then everybody else was steadily at work. There was no messing around, so everything got done quick. I was very happy with the service, so I highly recommend. Once again, it's Ray Motorsports. I will put the link to their website down in the description, and there's a phone number for you guys to call if you guys do want to go to Ray Motorsports and you're in the area. With that, we are actually going out to surprise one of my friends. He's at work right now, and I didn't tell him that I was coming home from college. You guys know Max. He actually works at this little fun entertainment place, which I'm not going to say what it is right now. Just know that it is worth going to. When I get there, I'll tell you guys the name of it, but we're going to get on the road now. We'll see you there. We have actually just pulled up to our destination. We are actually at Autobahn Indoor Speedway. I don't know if you can see the sign. Little backstory before I actually go in here. I used to work here. I don't know if you can see me, the lighting's probably really bad. I used to work here. So we're gonna see how it goes when I walk in with this camera and everybody sees me. I'm about to surprise the shit out of someone. Look at his face. Look at this. Yeah, boy. What's up, cuz? I just peeped my homeboys all up in here. I am. What's up, man?
Can I get on your YouTube, man?
Yeah. What's your name?
What's up? I'm not your attention, and I won the lap just now.
All right, that's good stuff, man. Give me some. So I'm gonna see if I have any races on my account. I'm gonna run one, and then I'm gonna run one with him. All right, so they're about to get me in a race right now. They just threw me in the fastest race possible. All right, so after the first race, I am terrible. I am terrible. I haven't been here in like 3 months, and I didn't even get close. I used to hold the record on the track I just went on, and I am garbage now. But I'm gonna work it back. We're gonna get it back. We got a few more races, and we're gonna chill. All right, guys. So we're about to start up race number 2. I keep asking them to put me in full races, especially because the track is cold right now. We're in Baltimore, and it's cold. We're basically in a warehouse, so the track's not getting really a chance to heat up. But I'm not really trying to go for times right now. I'm honestly just trying to get my calibrations back. It's been a long time since I came here, and we're just gonna see how it works out. Hopefully I don't get absolutely destroyed. Like, I'm still racing with the public, so it makes it a little bit interesting. But ducking and dodging through the public actually, I feel like, makes you a lot better. You have to deal with things that just straight up, like, very good racers who follow a line don't really do. But it makes your reactions a lot better, and also helps you, like, kind of figure out how your car's work and stuff like that. So we're gonna run another race. They're about to get started. Talk to you guys afterwards. All right, guys, real quick, I just finished that second race. I absolutely milked that. I think the first race they gave me a bad cart, so we're gonna go with a little. We're gonna go with a smaller. We're gonna go with a smaller crew this time. We're gonna see what we do. Let's do it. All right, third race was successful. Got my boy in the next race now. I got a little customer request. We're gonna see if we can do some dirty shit. You already know. All right, yo, I had to flex on him. Every time I race, it gets a little bit better. The karts make a difference, though. Like, my mans are here. Max is running in, that's not him. Max was running in 37. Shut up, boy. Max was running in 37, and he said he had no brakes. I wasn't expecting to beat him, to be real honest. And I figured there was something wrong with his car. He was sliding around each corner instead of gripping through. But it happens. It just happens. I'm not gonna sit here and brag on him, though. He's still tough. He still pulled one of the lowest times in that garbage. I'm not even gonna say garbage, in a bad cart. So, but I get to talk a little bit of smack now.
What's up, man? What's up? Hey. Alright, guys, we just got in from Audubon. It was a super long night, but it was really nice to come home and just be able to do something chill, not taxing. Well, physically taxing. Obviously, go-kart racing is kind of hard on the arms. It does take a little bit of energy, but it was nice to see the boys. Went up to a place I used to work at, and everybody's still real friendly over there, so it was nice to see them get a few races in and just kind of chill out with the guys and not have to think about schoolwork and soccer for a little bit. Obviously tomorrow we're right back to the ground. We got to make that drive back up to Pennsylvania, but I am absolutely exhausted. It is, I can't even see what time it is. My watch is dead. But I think it's around like 1:30 maybe in the morning. But I got an early morning. So before I end the video, I just want to know kind of what you guys think about this video. It's a little bit different from the regular. Usually it's just purely car content, but I figured today you guys can kind of see how I live at home, some of the things I like to do, and I want to know if you guys like that content. If so, I'll do even more of a day in the life type thing, but we'll just see how this video goes. So, like always, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you know when I post my next video. You get a little update, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.